A chef, chocolatier, and entrepreneur, Janice Wong has built global ventures and redefined what chocolate can be. Twice named Asia's best pastry chef, she's the visionary behind 2 a.m. Dessert Bar and Janice Wong Pure Imagination. And her journey? Always about pushing boundaries with a touch of edible artistry. Janice Wong is the epitome of mastery. She has spent decades honing her craft, leading with vision and precision. But today, she moves into uncharted territory. No kitchen she knows, no team she's trained. In this episode of Discomfort Zone, she's about to face a challenge more chaotic than ever before. There's my favorite chocolatier.
Nikki.
Oh, Janice, how have you been?
Very good.
Oh, I bet. Doing what? Everything?
Every day with edible art, traveling around the world, cooking with chefs, giving talks, shooting.
I love it. Never a dull moment.
Never.
But you must be curious about what we have in store for you today.
I'm actually really nervous. My hands are sweaty.
I can understand that because we have actually cooked up something with a bit of a twist.
Okay. What twist?
Okay, I'm not going to spill the beans just yet, but I will tell you this. Here's the deal. You are incredible at your craft, right? A true artist and entrepreneur. So we're curious to see how you'd handle something a little bit different from your regular kitchen routine.
Okay.
A bit of chaos,
Okay.
but a whole lot of fun. Are you up for it?
I am. You're saying it with a straight face.
But don't worry, you are going to get a little bit of help.
Oh, but what if I don't want to help?
Oh, well, let the games begin.
Oh.
I'm gonna do soup. Hey, my dish.
What are you feeling right now? What's going through your mind?
I'm just thinking, are they even old enough to hold a knife?
Well, that is all up to you. You're gonna manage this. I know. Do you guys have a lot of energy?
Yeah!
But don't worry, Janice, okay? We have got a little pair of extra hands to make things a little bit more manageable.
Hello.
Hi, James. So thankful you're here.
Hope I bring some order.
Yes, you will. Good luck.
Are you guys excited? No. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. When I say something, you're gonna say like, yes, chef, okay? Okay, can we try that? So if I task you something and I said, cut all these, and you're gonna reply,
Yes,
chef. Okay. Next, I'm going to separate you guys. Are you guys ready?
Yes!
All right, let's start.
Game on! Chef Janice has just completed her briefing behind me. She is running this like a proper kitchen brigade. It's gonna be incredible. Let's see how it works out.
So the two of you, since the weighing scale is next to you, you're going to weigh all the ingredients for everybody. Both of you can chop this up together. Then we're going to put them into a blender and we're gonna make a pandan juice. We're gonna make a fresh pandan juice. The two of you will do the yogurt mixture together. Now lastly, I have you over here. You're going to bloom all the gelatin, okay? Shake this.
It's heavy.
Janice is learning that leading isn't always about control. It's about letting go, it's about adapting and finding new ways to connect. And I think she's also realizing it's about giving people their own space to set up, to find their groove, even if it gets a little messy.
Okay, like that, just take that.
Watching Janice and James today proves one thing. Whether you're building a business or preserving your wealth, the mindset is the same. The key is trust, curiosity, and the courage to keep learning and inspiring, even when things don't go according to plan. Janice, you handled this challenge like an absolute master chef. But before we move on, one more surprise.
Okay, what is it?
Here we go. I think you'll like this one because it's all heart.
Hello, Janice. Hi, Auntie Janice. Hi, Auntie Janice. Hi, Auntie Janice.
Thank you, Chef Janice, for letting marshmallow ice cream with you. It's really delicious.
Tasting your desserts is so good. I mean, I could eat it all day, every day if I had to. Thank you again for the amazing experience. Thank you for spreading your chocolate magic. You're just like Singapore's Willy Wonka, but even cooler. Hope to cook with you again.
Oh, that was super nice. Thank you.
Well, what was this like? I mean, they obviously loved you. They had the most amazing time, but it takes a lot of patience and creativity to guide all these energetic minds. I mean,
Yeah, well, kids have very short attention span. So I've got to adjust a lot of my recipes, and whatever the ingredients were on the table, it's like a surprise cookout with them. So I had to keep it very simple, yet elegant, and something that reflects legacy.
Yeah, I think what Janice, you did was to kind of inspire the kids. My daughter was there. It left a real big impact on her that she's part of your team. And it's not so much of just, the outcome of that dessert, but it's the entire process.
that whole journey together.
Yeah, our journey together.
So let's talk about you, Janice, because you've achieved so much already. But do you still feel like you are building something bigger than yourself? Something that others can carry forward in the future?
I think for sure, when I first started out, I knew I wanted to build a brand. Now that we're still in the process of building a brand, to me, I always start from ground zero. What does it mean? Taking myself back to where I first started. Imagine if I had no knowledge of cooking or even running a business. How would I do things differently? That's the way I process my thoughts and also how I carry myself out every day. And with this fresh start every day, you really do have a lot of inspirations.
But for you, James, why do you believe that it is so important to think about legacy kind of early on, even for those people who might say, I'm not ready yet?
Yeah, well, time is always the secret ingredient. The more time you have, the better you could become in anything. Same with investments. If you give time, it will grow. Take, for example, if we just invest every day $100 for the next 10 years, every single month. If you invest it in the US stock market, for example, that amount over 10 years is only $12,000. I think most people can afford that. But if you put it in the stock market and let the money compound, and that's the magic of time, that $12,000 will become almost $22,000. So it doubles itself. It's as though you have another person working for you. So I think time is a very crucial element in everything we do.
What would you like to impart to the next generation, those who are inspired by your journey?
Well, I would like people to actually have this philosophy of think again and basically relook into everything that they've been doing and how to stay relevant in these days and the future. So it's not so much of leaving something physical behind, but basically it's the mindset of how we make change. And I think this is just so beautiful, right? When food and art will soon become one. And in terms of the confluence of all these disciplines coming together, you've got people in the food industry, people who are in design, architecture, everything coming together. And you can see the beauty in that in the future.
I like this.
Yes, just like I'm in banking and now you're in the food business, we're coming together for this conversation.
And it makes sense,
yes, absolutely.
Right? There's
absolutely.
always something to be learned.
Because I think in the future, there will be lots of change with technology and with all these confluence of ideas. The lines of industries will be blurred. And clearly, I think you want to be on the side of change rather than be left out of all these changes that are happening right around us.
But when you're building something that lasts, why is it important to have a team partner that you can rely on and that you can trust to navigate life's financial ups and downs, which is inevitable?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have trust in this entire element. Just like, yesterday, you have to trust the partner, you have to trust your teammates, because trust can be destroyed very quickly, but it takes very long to build. And that's why, things like legacy that you want to build over many, many, many years ahead. And when you're not around, you want to kind of partner with trusted people and managers to kind of help you bring out your plan. So I think that's very important.
I think so too. And also how important it is to trust yourself. I think that's very much the Janice Wong way, is trust yourself. When your gut is talking, it says, try something different, do it.
Exactly.
And just get the right support behind you, right? So what role does communication, constant communication and transparency play in building a legacy?
Well, transparency, allows trust to be built up. And that's where honest conversations come in. Honest conversations include mistakes that were made in the past. And I think at the end of the day, what true wealth is not just about a lot of money, because lots of money can be spent away by one or two person easily. What's important is what this money is supposed to achieve. What sort of purpose, what sort of values does it bring to the people that are beneficiaries of that money? You want to let them kind of understand the difficulties, the mistakes that were made in the past, such that it won't be repeated. But more importantly, you want them to, find their own path into a future that's newer and braver. But ultimately, you want them to kind of achieve a potential that's beyond them. And I think that's what true wealth is really about.
In terms of your craft, what does true wealth look like and feel like for you?
True wealth for me is really about knowledge. I mean, I spend a lot of time in self-investment. By investing in myself and spending time to learn, I think that is the best gift I could give to myself.
I'm glad this challenge involved the next generation because kids keep us honest. They see the world in bold, imaginative ways we sometimes forget as adults. And let's face it, they won't always want to do things our way. So if we want to build a legacy that lasts, we need to stay curious, open-minded, and willing to adapt. Try new things, find balance. Because in a world where change is constant and market volatility is the norm, building something meaningful, something that lasts, starts with a willingness to step outside our comfort zone to find growth.